An open letter to the game industry. Let me begin by saying that for the most part, I do like your work. Video games are fun. However, I feel that you're ignoring a key feature that made me get into you to begin with: stealth and horror. Now, I'm well aware that there are stealth and so-called horror games these days as well, but they miss the whole point of stealth and horror. Splinter Cell Conviction was supposed to be a seamless blending of stealth and action. The problem is, however, that stealth and action should not be blended. I like the fact that it makes you do more than strap up with a minigun and walk in a room, press a button, and turn back and forth until bones, tissue, and blood turn into wallpaper paste. But the problem with that is that you've got grenades, machine guns, and even a possible shotgun, so there's no reason to be afraid of screwing up the stealth. If you fuck it up, all you need to do is pull out your machine gun and mow down the baddies until everyone who saw you was dead. Velvet Assassin did a little bit better because even though you could try to outfight the Nazis if you got caught, they had MP40s while you had a pistol and a knife. Yeah. You'd be screwed. Velvet Assassin was a lot better, but Morphine Mode was just... it's a get out of a fuck up free button. Basically, half your clothes fly off, rose petals fall from the sky, and you get to run right up to a Nazi and one-shot him. Listen, when I got my appendix taken out, I was given morphine at one point at about 9 o'clock because I couldn't fall asleep. I got up about midnight, tried to get up, only to discover that my legs had miraculously stopped working. Then my mom started freaking out about something. I went back to sleep and woke up and was told that twisting around to get out of bed had reopened my stitches and that I needed to be more careful. I still got out that day, but I was just told to be careful. The short version is I was in no position to punch out any Nazis in one hit. We need more games like Thief. It's an old PC series in which you played Who'd Have Thunk It, a thief. You run around non-linear buildings stealing shit while you avoid guards. What I liked about it is that instead of going around killing the guards because they were squishy mortals while you were Great Lord Badass, even though you have a sword and bow, you're completely aware of the fact that any of the other guys could wreck your shit in one hit. So fuck you, let's take the long way around. As for horror, we have Dead Space, the scariest game in the world. No, it fucking isn't. It's not even survival horror. It's action, and it's fucking mediocre at that. Okay, I have a message for all the Dead Spaces and Dooms out there. Just because there are scary monsters in your game doesn't make your game scary. Nothing is scary when you're carrying a high-powered shotgun. Just call it an action game because we both know that that's what it is. And I get why they make them like that now. There is no market for survival horror anymore because apparently everyone is 12. That's not even an excuse because I loved survival horror even when I was 12. And I want to see good ones. I'm not expecting another Silent Hill 2, but can we get another Alone in the Dark? Is that too much to ask? And no, I'm not talking about the shitty new one in which all they care about is the fire physics and shit, and that whole fucking, what's it called? The driving sequences, which are mostly just, if you're not quick enough to make this turn before you die, fuck you. We don't care about you. They're made to cater to the Call of Duty playing fuck-headed pieces of shit. Listen, this is what Call of Duty and Medal of Honor and all those other first-person shooter games need to go die in a hole so good games can be made instead of the identical series of people fucking jerking off to guns in the color scheme of shit brown and gunmetal gray. Thank you for your time, gaming. Thank you for your time, gaming industry. Now, unless you have a decent stealth or survival horror game to offer me, I kindly suggest you get the fuck out before I hurt you. There's the door. Thank you.